All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful leg out there pushing this word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And what I want to get into today, pretty much as we know today, which I didn't even know until today, that it was so-called Columbus Day. And pretty much, I'm just listening to things throughout the day. And what do you have? You have Esau Edom pretty much being petty. They trying to make a big deal, out of Columbus Day. Try to make it seem like they so into it now. You got the Edomite store owners. That's pretty much saying, they get discounts, for shopping on Columbus Day. All these little different things. But at the end of the day, it's all condemnation of Esau Edom. Because they're just more proof that Esau, these modern day Edomites, they vouch for what their forefathers did. They're all with, the wickedness of their forefathers because they financially benefited from it. The other Ariala, pretty much broke it down how, all these Edomites that we see today, they benefit in some type of way off of slave labor of Jacob. And we understand, like the scriptures say, that what happened to us, in that chattel slavery, it never happened to any other nation under the heaven. We have the worst captivity on record under Esau Edom. And the things that he did was so atrocious, it was so wicked, so vile, so evil, the way he handled, especially Christopher Columbus, how he did the tribes, the northern tribes over. The way that they got down, it was so wicked. But see, we preach what? Let's get that precept. That's why at the forefront of the gospel, there's vengeance. When you read Isaiah 61:1, and it said, the Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, all right, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. So at the forefront of the ministry of the gospel is what, man? Pretty much building our people up, because we've been destroyed by this captivity. What this captivity did to us mentally, psychologically, spiritually, physically, this was a harsh captivity. But see, this gospel, all right, is likened to what, man? A medicine, a healing. Yahweh Shai is likened to what? The physician. And now we're being healed from these wounds, because we was beaten down in every way, from this captivity. But see, the doctrine is what? Building, all right, the people of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai up. We're being built up now. I believe that's Hosea, might be 6:1 and 6:2. If a brother can post that, how the Lord wounded us, but now he's healing us through this doctrine. And while we're being healed, guess what? Vengeance is being prepped for our enemies, man. Because when you read in verse 2, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, and the day of vengeance, all right? And the day of vengeance of our power to comfort all that mourn. Yeah, so there's a day of vengeance, all right, that's prophesied in the scripture. So while the Lord is healing us, all right, this word is healing us, we being attached back to that legacy. We understand that, we come from, a royal lineage, man. The chosen lineage, the people of promise. You see, that's part of our healing process, man, because now we understand who we are and why we in this position, man. But Esau Edom don't get off the hook at the end of the day. You see, because everyone walks around the earth like what's in the past is in the past. No, the Most High require what passed, man. And there's going to be heavy vengeance from Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, the scriptures say how he's going to speedily avenge his elect, man. You know, you got that in Luke about the unjust judge. You see? And we'll get that, Lord willing. But you get Nahum, all right, chapter 1. All right, this is Nahum 1 and 2. It says, the Most High is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai revenges. The Lord revenges and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries and reserveth wrath for his enemies. So there's a wrath reserved just for these devils, man. And that's why Yahweh Shema Shai really put that mark on Cain, you know, which we know Cain came back as Esau. And the reason why the Lord put that mark of exemption on Cain, because the Most High wants to reserve this man for himself, man. He wants to personally deal, all right, with Esau Edom. That's why you got Isaiah 63. Who is that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, man? He wants to personally deal with Esau Edom. You read Revelation 19 and 2. It speaks about what? How he judges the whore, which is America, man. So the Most High reserved Esau. He made Esau, you know, be this powerhouse, you know, militarily, just so he can be preserved for him. He didn't want nobody else to take Esau out. He wanted Esau to be here in the peak of his pride, in the peak of his military might, in the peak of his influence, to deal with this man, to showcase his power, man. You know? So Esau Edom ain't getting off the hook. You know, Esau Edom, you know, is not above judgment. All right? Yahweh Shema Shai got plans for him, man, according to scriptures, man. And the Most High is furious at this guy. You see? Now, when you read on, it says the Lord is slow to anger. Yeah. So all the things that we was going through, we had to understand we was being punished, you know, for our transgressions, man. All right, as a nation, we was being punished, but what happened? Esau took it too far, man. You know, Esau took it too far, and the Lord, you know, is going to judge him for that, man. He showed no mercy. All right, the scripture talk about how, you know, when our iniquity was accomplished, you know, Esau just kept going, man. You know. He kept every decade, this man was coming with something new to destroy us, man. In the 60s, you had the feminist movement, all right? The 70s and 80s, what you had, the drugs, the heroin, then the crack, all right? Then the gangster rap, you know? Now, it's this whole, you know, these alphabet people. Every decade, all right, this man been in power. It's always been the agenda against the tribe, man. This man never let up. And Jake been not wanting no smoke with Esau, man. All right? When Jake see an Edomite, he get right, man. Jake ain't no threat to Esau. You know? When you look at how Jake act, now Jake will cut up with us. All right? You know, Jake will cut up sideways with us, man. But when Esau, Jake get right, man. And this man still, all right, has this mindset to destroy, man. That's all this man's about. And Israel always been at the top of the list, all right, of this man's wicked agendas, man, in the earth. You know? But the Most High been slow to anger. But see, now we can tell, all right, that his anger is peaking out, and that's why we see things speeding up. See, the reason we see this thing speeding up, because the Most High, he's peaking out in his anger. He's ready to shake something now. You see? Yeah, now Yahweh Shema Shai ready to shake something, man. He ready to get that green light to Yahweh Shai, man. You see? The Most High gonna send the spirit world here. When Yahweh Shai said, look, I come in my glory, the glory of the Father, and the glory of the holy angels, man. All those entities dwell in the spirit realm. So the Most High gonna send the spirit realm here. You know, the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of armies, man. All right, and that's what's gonna come and judge this place and come deal with this man. You know, Esau, while you see the Edomites, you know, they just enjoying, you know, they day to day as if they don't have, you know, judgment looming over them, man. There's a great judgment looming over these Edomites, man. All right. You know, around talking about Columbus Day, but that's good. Celebrate it. You know, live it up. But that's just more condemnation. That just prove, all right, that you Edomites today, you approve of what your forefathers did, man. All right, and you are your forefathers, man. You see, and that's why scriptures say what? Prepare slaughter. You know, for the sons, for the iniquities of their forefathers, man. All right. So I'm made to the house now. Made to the spot. Get these precepts on the nigga now. Yep. So you go back to Nahum 1 and 3, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Yeah, so the Most High is slow in anger, but he's great in power. You know, he's great in power, and he's come to judge this place, all right, with great power, man. You see, there's a vengeance coming to Esau Edom, man. This man not gonna be able to skip away like he usually does, man. Now, this is on Luke 18 and 2, and it said, saying there was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city, and came unto him, saying, avenge me of my adversary. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man. And see, that widow is us. You see? What the scriptures say, put a mark, all right, on those that sigh and cry for the abomination that be done in this place, man. And that's what you're seeing now. You know, we're crying and sighing for the abominations that we're seeing, man. The abomination, all right, that's ruling the earth. Esau Edom, he is an abomination, man. You know? So we're that widow crying out to Yahweh Shema Shai. And it says, and he would not for a while, but afterwards he said unto himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard of man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continued coming she weary me. And what do the scriptures say? Give give Yahweh Shema Shai no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Well, before Jerusalem is a praise in the earth, we gonna have to be avenged of our adversaries, man. So that's why we give this man no rest. You know, brother steady putting up these different videos. You know, channel get taken down, another channel pop up. We giving our power no rest. We constantly praying, brothers fasting. You know, brothers, you know, detaching from things, man, to get closer to you. How about Shema Shai? And it's all, you know, us crying out, man. Us being obedient. You know, that all these are signs of us crying out, man, for the Lord to judge this place, man. You see? And it says, and the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge said, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto them, though he bear long with them? Yeah, so the Lord is bearing long with us, man, but there's a judgment set for this man. He's not going to escape. You know, so even if an unjust judge, because of the you know, the widow was pretty much being a nuisance to him, he eventually, you know, passed judgment on her adversaries. So how much more Yahweh by Shema Shai, man? And he said he gonna speedily do it, man. This thing finna speed up, man. No, this thing finna speed up, man. There's a lot of things happening. You know, it's a lot of moving parts right now, and we just, you know, focus on the main things and report them. You know, especially on the other platforms, and we report these things. And what we know is that when this thing jumps off, man, it's gonna go rapidly, man. And when Yahweh Shema Shai comes to judge this place, it's gonna be quick, man. America gonna be destroyed in 1 hour, man. All the wickedness, all the torment, all right, that America has done, you know, to our people. Guess what? it's gonna be destroyed in an hour, man. But see, right now, this place gonna suffer. He gonna like the scriptures say, he gonna plague Egypt as before. So this place is gonna be plagued. That's why America gonna be worse than a third world country. That's part of the vengeance. You see, that's part of the vengeance, having this place, to be pretty much like a third world country, man. You see, so there's a great judgment looming, all right, on America, man, on this whole society. Now this is Revelation 17:5, and it says, I started at 4. It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and this is America. All right, and it's arrayed in purple and scarlet, which represents royalty, because America, is that decadent, royal civilization. Because what? Royalty represents abundance. And America's been having abundance, all right, for the longest, man. Abundance, and pretty much no country is trying to invade America. So America has been pretty much, you know, been living a delicate lifestyle, man. And it says, um, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abominations of the earth. All right. America's Mystery Babylon. And this the point. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. So this place, all right, was prophesied to be drunken, which means to be over, pretty much, because when you get drunk, that means you overindulge. That means you had too much. That's why you have all those bad effects. That's your body telling you you're doing too much. You see, you be drunk, the headaches, the hangover, the bad judgment, the can't walk, the throwing up. That's your body saying you doing too much. Well, America did too much. It drunk with the blood of the saints, man. You go into the genocides, you go into the middle passage, the trip over here, you go into the lynchings, even after so-called the emancipation, which that was just a transfer from being private owned property to corporate property of the elites. You see? But even after that era, you had more lynchings than while slavery was established. You see? So this man did too much. He was drunken with the blood of the saints, man. All right? And that's why in that same chapter, and you go 2 chapters over to Revelation 19. Hold on. You go to Revelation 19, and you get the second verse. It says, Revelation 19:2, it said, for true and righteous are his judgment, for he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. You see? He have judged the great whore, that same whore that was riding the beast in Revelation 17. All right? Which did corrupt the earth with what? That cup of abomination that she's been passing around the earth, man. And pretty much has turned the majority of the earth out, man. You see? America's the source of wickedness, and this place gonna get the source of judgment, man. That's why it's prophesied to be completely eradicated, man. All right? So yeah, they can celebrate, these little holidays, and even the Mount Rushmore. All that is pretty much a taunt to the tribes, man. The money. You got Freddie Jackson, was known as the Indian killer. All right, me Andrew Jackson. See, I'm tripping. Andrew Jackson, known as the Indian killer. All right, he's on the money. So you have the descendants of the people that he was known for slaughtering. They spending the money with their killer, the face of a murderer, man. You see, that's that man being proud in his wickedness, man. He taunting in his wickedness, man. And the scriptures say that. When you go to Micah, all right, 2. All right, Micah 2:1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Yeah, when this man came in the power, he did nothing but wickedness and iniquity, man. You know, stole resources. How he killed all the buffalo out there. You know, where Gad was at. He killed the food source. Gave them chicken pox. When the men would go hunting, he would come slaughter the villages, man. Every piece of power that he got, he does wickedness and iniquity, man. You know, he always maximizes his power to do wickedness, man. You see? And it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so that they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil. You see, against this whole family. So that's everyone that comes from the lineage of Esau Edom, against this whole family. You see, they covet fields and take them by what? Violence. You know, this man covers fields, where parts of the earth, and he just come take it by violence, man. America was gotten in blood. You see, Canada in blood, North Central South America in blood, the islands in blood. You know, over there in the homeland, in Israel, in blood. You see that? So there's great vengeance coming for this man. That's the you know, it's the forefront of what we speak of, the vengeance on our enemy Esau Edom, man. All right. It said, therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which you shall not remove your necks, neither shall you go haughtily, for this time is evil. For this time is evil, man. All right. So there's an evil, a bad time prepared for this man, and the Lord said you're not gonna be able to remove your necks, which means he's not gonna be able to escape this judgment, and he's not gonna go away haughtily, which is proud. Because like I say, he's pretty much being proud in his wickedness. He's boasting in his wickedness, man. You know, that's why I say you got, nothing but warlocks and murders on the money. You got these holidays, Thanksgiving coming up, Columbus Day. You see, all these different things, and it's all the mockery of the tribes, man. You know, Black History Month, man. It's a mockery, man. You know, and this is what this man has been about. But see, how about Shemal Shah finna deal with your guy? You know, get these couple more. I just want to touch on that. you know. All right, this is Isaiah 46:7. It says, "I'll wrathful my people, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke." Yeah, so Esau was recorded for what? Not showing no mercy, man. The Most High gave was over to him for our disobedience, but he went too far, man. He did too much. He got drunk with the blood of the saints, man. All right. He took his role as being a punisher over us. He took it too far, man. You see? And the Most High is becoming infuriated with how this man just keep going and won't stop. Now he trying to get in you. Now he trying to completely change, all right, who you are, man. He trying to get inside you, man. He doing too much. You know? Let's go from there. Let's get that in Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 35 and 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and this is speaking to Esau Edom directly, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time that their calamity, all right, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Yeah, he kept going. This nigga won't stop, man. Like I say, Jake been tapped out, man. Even when Jake had Black Wall Street, Jake wasn't trying to get a military. Jake was just trying to have, economics, man. They were just trying to have, family wealth. You know, Jake wasn't trying to get at Esau, man, but Esau came with what? The smoke. You know, he wouldn't never just fall back, man. He always came with the smoke, man. So now we got you see, we got an Avenger. You see, that what Esau forgot. We got an Avenger, man. And we gonna get that. You see, and I get that. I end it here. You know, well, we'll put something else on wax a little later. I just want to touch on that. This is Jeremiah. I think it's 50. Yeah, we in the time of vengeance, man. The Most High about to walk this man down. All right. Now this is Jeremiah 50 and 33. It said, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. They refused to let them go because you had beginning with Columbus, all right. Then you had them other Portuguese explorers, you know, them conquistadors and them, them Portuguese, explorers. What did they do? They came over here and took down the northern kingdoms, man. They went to war, with these tribes, with the Incas, with the Aztecs, Tainos, you know. They went to war with these tribes over here, man. And Lord allowed them to conquer, man. All right. Feeding the children to, chopping up the babies and feeding them to the dogs for dog meat, ripping the babies out the women's stomach, knocking down the Ephraim, all right, the Tainos, knocked them down to 500 people, man. Then they eradicated the Tainos, man. You see? And then what happened? You had when the English, all right, when Britain got involved into this slave trade, they started bringing what Jake from West Africa over here to the Americas, man. So Israel, the northern kingdom, and Judah was the southern kingdom was what in captivity together. Scripture say how Judah shall be brought to his people. All right, and there was a way via the transatlantic slavery, man. You know, so reading on and it says, and all that took them captives, yeah, all these Edomites held them fast. They refused to let them go. Yeah, this man is going to the point now. I say he's going to put his technology in you now. All right. He don't care that you woke up to who you are and you call on the name of your power. No, he gonna put his technology in you. And he pretty much tell the Most High, these my people now. All right, I ain't never letting them go. That's this whole, agenda that we see being pushed forth, man. All right, verse 34. But see, this is what Esau be failing to remember. Their redeemer is strong. You see that? That's what Esau failing to remember. Our redeemer is strong. All right. Their redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause. And see, he's going to plead our cause through judgment. He's not going to have no words. He's not, Yahushua not going to pop up at a GA summit, trying to, begging and plead Esau to let us go. No, he's going to plead with force, with war. That's how he's going to plead the cause of the elect. All right, by waging war. You see, our King Yahushua is coming to wage war. That's how he's going to plead with this devil, man. You know, ain't no Black Lives Matter. I have a dream spirit. No, Yahushua, all right, is coming to wage war. That's him pleading for his people, the elect, man. And that's why, hey, it's time to go hard for Yahushua now. Because when he come back, he going to go hard for us, man. Hard body, man. We're going to be eternally grateful for what Yahushua is about to do, man. And it says, their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon, man. Yeah, so Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, is about, to avenge his elect, man. Esau Edom done. Everything he's done, the Lord's going to judge this man for in the time to come soon, man. And it's building up to that point. All right. This is what all this is leading up to, the salvation of the elect and the vengeance upon Esau Edom, man. You know? So Lord will, you brothers, you few sisters edified. I just want to bring that out. Till next time I say Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah, DTA, a Bible Ball soon.